Welcome back, everybody. From time to time, we hear about someone close to us with an eating disorder like anorexia, bulimia. You've heard those names. Normally, it seems young women can be the focus, but apparently young men can be affected too. Brad Kennington is here from Cedar Springs to chat about this. And Brad, Cedar Springs is a care center down in the southwest part of Austin that caters to this kind of clientele. I'm surprised in a way to hear that young men can be affected too. If someone comes into the clinic, the care center, what kind of symptoms, what do they look like when they come to you?
Well, actually, the symptoms in both males and females look very similar. With anorexia, you have the more traditional food restriction, over-exercising, calorie counting. Bulimia is more the binge purge. They take a lot of calories, consume a lot of food in one sitting, and then try to rid that through vomiting, maybe laxative abuse, or also excessive exercise as well.
This is a self-image issue, am I right?
A lot of body image issues.
So what's up with young men feeling insecure about themselves like this?
Well, I think with our Western culture of the ideal is perfect, the thin, the beauty, we strive to be perfect in our society, unfortunately. And so men, boys and men, are now under the same pressures that girls and women have been under for decades to achieve that perfection physically, which is impossible to do.
Starting at what, 12, 13, up till?
I've seen them as young as 9.
Really?
Actually, 9 boys, yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
So,
and Harvard did a study in 2007 that shows that 25% of anorexics and bulimics are actually male. Up to 40% of binge eaters are male. So this concept or this idea that it's only a female or girl thing is a myth.
So what can we look for an aunt or an uncle or a parent?
Spouse, loved one. Great question. Some of the hallmark signs to look for with anorexia, again, is extreme dieting, excessive exercise, calorie counting. If someone is making constant comments about their weight, I'm too fat, I shouldn't eat that. A lot of body checking. If they're checking their body in the mirror or the window reflection, weighing themselves a lot. A red flag should go up.
Boys and girls as well. So treatment options include, because a lot of parents are thinking, all right, maybe I've got a son or daughter who's dealing with this. It's scary to take them to a place like Cedar Springs initially.
The first step to do is to move quickly. The worst thing a parent can do or a loved one can do is remain silent. So engage your loved one, engage your child, and ask questions in a non-judgmental way, and seek the help. Get a professional to assess, which we can do at Cedar Springs.
And then the kinds of therapies you're offering, drama, art therapies I was reading about, kind of exciting.
Very experiential therapies. So we don't want to do talk therapy and nutritional counseling. We also get them out of their heads, so to speak, and so get them to express themselves in nonverbal ways.
Really is sort of is narcissism a right word for folks who are dealing with this? Are they so self-absorbed that they can't really see drama and art outside themselves?
That's a great question. It's more about a low self-esteem. Underneath all these behaviors, this disorder is a really poor self-esteem, and they're really struggling to feel competent at something. And if they can lose the weight and lose it effectively, they feel competent and empowered.
Are we seeing more situations like this because back to school is around the corner and kids are reassessing their images or self-images, or is this just ongoing?
It's ongoing. I think you see it more maybe in the summer because we're not as clothed in the summer. And there's a huge triggers when you go to Town Lake, go to the lakes and around here, you're not as clothed.
And so on we go. There's a lot of good information on your website at cedarsprings.austin.com. Brad Kennington, appreciate you coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Good insight. I think that's good information for people as well.
Thank you for having me.
All right.